Good morning. Good morning. Good morning on this Triumphal Thursday morning. Good morning. I am your host, JB Lee. Welcome to the Love Morning Show on this Triumphal Thursday morning, the first day of June. Good morning. Welcome to the Love Morning Show. Again, I am your host, JB Lee, and you are welcome. Welcome to the Love Morning Show. Listen, today's a good day, first day of June. I'm telling you, the grass is growing. We've been getting some rain. Flowers is budding. And, I'm telling you, it's been a nice couple of days. The last few days, we hadn't had any rain. When we had the rain today, it was nice because we needed some rain on my grass. But listen, we thank God for this day. Good morning, McClammy. We thank God for this day. We thank God for you. We thank God for all he's doing, all he's done, and everything that we're going to see manifested in our life through his grace, his mercy, his love, through all of who he is. We thank God that he is who he says he is. And we thank him that we are who he says we are. But I'm telling you, without him, we are nothing. And with him, we are everything. Listen, it is a good day. And God has said some wonderful things about us on this day. He says that he loves us with everlasting love. He says that we are fearfully and wonderfully made. And he says that we are more than conquerors. He says he loves us with an everlasting love. Everlasting, never ending. His love has no restrictions. There's no expiration date on his love. There is no expiration date on his love. It's everlasting. And he says we are fearfully and wonderfully made. Man, he put some process, took his time, and he made us. He made us. We thank him. Then he says that we are more than conquerors. He said this life we live, we now live through the power of who Christ is in us. That's why it says it's no longer I who live, Paul says, but Christ who lives in me, my hope of glory. He made us more than conquerors. We cannot live this life without him. I'm telling you, he loves us. He loves us. He loves us. He loves us. Listen, one announcement tonight, Thursday night, this night, we're going to have Bible study at 7 p.m. You can catch us on Bible study at 7 p.m. tonight. We'll be on Zoom or we'll be on Facebook. We'll be on both Zoom and Facebook Live. Obviously, it'll be on my page, not the Love Morning page, but it'll be on my page on the Facebook Live. You can catch us on Zoom. We will have Bible study. We'll again be talking about the imagination, information, and communication. I think that's how it goes. Imagination, information, and communication. We'll be talking about that again tonight. We're covering some more areas because we found out that the imagination, and we're learning the imagination, information, and communication are some powerful things. They're some powerful tools. They can be used for good or evil. But I'm telling you, when we use them for good, it makes our life so much better, so much easier, so much better. And so join us tonight. You don't have anything to do, if your church don't have anything to do, if you have a church home, or if you just want to come in and like I said on the Zoom, you can come in and you can share some things that God has given you concerning the lesson that we're on. Or you can just watch on Facebook Live and type in comments and stuff. And we try to have a really good time. I think we really do. We do have a good time. I enjoy it. We've been doing it now. Oh my gosh, we're going on 4 years. It's been a long time. It's going on 4 years since we started doing this Bible study. We only been on Facebook Live for maybe a year now, almost a year. But we started 4 years ago doing it on Zoom. All right. So our topic for today is very interesting. Our topic for today is a very interesting topic. Man, our topic for today is we cannot change people. Let me say that again. Our topic for today is we cannot change people. And I know we try. Even after you learn that you can't, you still, it's something in us. It's an instinct that's in us that we need to help change people. And I'm telling you, that will wear you down. It will wear you thin. You look around, your hair falling out, you're turning gray. There's nothing wrong with turning gray, but there's something wrong with turning gray when you worried and when you're trying to change somebody else. And the sad part about it is we can't even change ourselves, man. But we cannot. The topic for the day is we cannot change people. We have to let God change them because He's the only one that can change us, man. I know there's been times when that I've dealt with situations and just people in general. People on your job, people you work with or work around, or people you go to church with, just people in general. It's people that everybody's different. Everybody think different. No two people think alike. And so a lot of times we get into a mindset that, man, I tell you what, I wish they would change, and I wish they would do this, and I wish they would do that, and da-da-da-da-da, and I don't want to be around them if they don't do this and if they don't change this and if they don't, we get into that mindset a lot of times. And I've been there. I've been there several times. And what happens is when I start talking to God about it, He starts showing me how I need to change. There has never been a time when I went to God about things in my social life, people I've been around, dealing with, working with, church with, whatever. And when I talk to Him about it, I walk away. I leave the conversation with Him with an expectation for me to change, not for the other person. Ain't that something? And so, that lets me know that, I don't care how many times I've encountered this situation, I always leave the conversation with God with an expectation for me to change my mind about them, my mind about me, some things I need to look at differently about myself, some things I need to look at differently about them, but it's always on me to make the change. And it's never on them. And I'm thinking, well, wait a minute. How's that? I'm always leaving the conversation with you, God, about I'm talking to you about somebody else, and you start talking to me about me. Tell you. Then I'm telling you, and it works every time. When I take His advice, I mean, obviously it's going to work. He God. He know everything. So instead of, like I said, the topic is we cannot change people. So instead of us trying to change people, then it's more beneficial, I found out, to let God change me, to help me to get an understanding of who He is and see things through the lens of Christ, because He lives in me. So when I start looking at the situation through His eyes, then I see the person different. I think about them different. And even if there's been people on my job that we've never really didn't get along, but we were able to work together because I had to start seeing them different. And when I saw them different, it made the situation better, because I lost the expectation for me to be able to change them. And I gained the expectation for God to do the work in me to change me. That's why it says in Philippians, my favorite scripture in the Bible. All of them my favorite, but man, this one stands out to me all the time. Philippians 2:13 says, for he's working in you. God is working in us, giving us the desire and the power to do what pleases him. It says he's working in us, giving us the desire and the power. The word power means ability. He's given us the desire and the ability to do what pleases him. Man. And when I every time I think about trying to change, I say, wait a minute, he working in me. I don't know if he's working in them or not. It's not my call. But I know he's working in me. So if he's working in me, he's giving me. If I don't have the desire, he's giving me the desire. If I don't have the ability, he's giving me the ability. So all I have to do is keep my focus on him, because he's given me the desire and the ability to do what pleases him. So when you really think about that, everything that we do in life, when we're born again, we say that we love him, and we know he loves us, and he lives in us, and we in him. Every situation in our life, we look at it through the lens of who Christ is in us. And if the situation ain't right, we automatically should know that, hey, he's working in me. There's something I've got to learn out of this. There's something I need to see different, and let him do the work, because then he's giving you the desire and the ability to do what pleases him. Man, it don't get no better than that. And so that's why you always walk away a lot of times. I know I do every time. You walk away with a decision that has been made by God for you to do something different. Not the person, but for you to do something different. Not the group of people, but for you to do something different. So it's always him working in us. Always him working in us. Because we cannot change people. People are going to be people. They've been people all their lives. And they're not going to change for us. And quite frankly, you can't blame them. Because everybody's not alike. So I think if we just, and I know this get touchy with a lot of situations. It really do, because, you have family members you are concerned about. You have husbands or wives, children that you're concerned about, and things are not looking good. But here's the positive side of it. When you talk to God about it and you take his advice is going to never fail. You can't change them. But when you take his advice, you go to him and talk to him, say, you know what, God, my child is into this, or my husband or wife is doing this, and or I don't know what to do, and I don't want the best for their lives. And God said, well, you know what? Here's what you need to do. See, God don't ever, very rarely, he tells people what to tell somebody else to do. I know this sounds strange, but it's true. When you pray to God about a situation with family members, your sons, your daughters, your husbands, your wives, your children, your grandchildren, da-da-da-da-da, when you talk to him about it, he always tells you things that you should do. He rarely tells you things that they need to do. Because see, he can talk to them himself. You say, well, what if they're not born again? He can still talk to them. Man, God's love, there's no restrictions on his love. There is no boundaries. He is able to do what only he's able to do. And so that's not an issue with, well, they're not born again. They're not saved. God can't talk to them, so he's relaying their message through me. Are you kidding me? How did you get born again? How did you come into the knowledge of him? If he couldn't talk to, if he wasn't able to talk to them, how was he able to get to you? Man, we have to think about this stuff when we start saying it. God has the ability to talk to anybody he want to, when he want to, and how he want to. So we can't get stuck on things because, well, they might not be born again, so he ain't gonna be able to deal with them, and they full of the devil and da-da-da. Man, please. If you talk to God about something and you want the results, listen to what he says. Take his advice. I've learned that over the years. I've learned it. And sometimes I do a repeat course. Listen, I've learned this years ago. And sometimes I have to do a repeat course on it because we so easily forget what we seen God do before. So we have to go through it again. But I've seen him do it time and time again. People and I get it. Pretty much I get along with everybody because I know how to stay home. I know how to stay out people's face. I know how to go somewhere and sit down. So I pretty much get along with everybody. You know, there's been times on my job and stuff. I give you a quick story. Years ago, I was probably 19, 20 years old, somewhere along in there. And I worked with this guy at the nuclear plant. And this guy, I'll never forget it. This guy, little short guy, he did not like me at all. Because I was always laughing and talking and bubbly and cutting up. Just like I always do now. But he didn't like that about me. And he called me Barton. Barton, you think the grass is always greener on the other side? I'm like, what does that mean? I was young, you know. And this guy was much older than me. But he didn't like me cutting up and doing, you know, saying crazy stuff. That was just who I am. And that's still who I am. And so anyway, I was talking to God about it. And I said, God, this guy, he was so bad. He would try to get me in trouble. It was horrible. It was horrible. This went on for a long time, about 6-8 months, maybe a year. And the guy wouldn't even speak to me. I would see him, I say, hey, George. He'd growl at me. I'm like, dog. But anyway, I was concerned. I said, God, I don't understand why this man treat me like this. Why is he so angry with me? I don't even know him like this. And And God gave me advice. He said, well, why don't you just pray for it? And I said to God, are you kidding me? This guy is being horrible to me, and you want me to pray for him? I said, come on, God, you can do something better than this here now. I know you can do something better than this here. And I took his advice. I started praying for the guy. Every day, that I prayed, that he would be blessed and God would work in his life. Now I'm 19, 20 years old. And when I started praying for that guy, I got such a release. Really, I'm telling you, I got such a release from how he treated me till it didn't even bother me anymore. And one day, maybe 3-4 weeks after I started praying for him, maybe a little longer than that, but I was going through this area and he was standing there, and I was walking up on him, and he stops me, and he said he wanted to talk with me, and I said, okay. I said, how are you doing? This man apologized to me with tears running down his face. He wore glasses, and he had to pick his glasses up, take his handkerchief out, and keep wiping the tears from his eyes. Because by me doing what God instructed me to do, it did something in him. See, I didn't change him. I had nothing to do with him changing. It was God who done it. But God had to deal with me first. Man, I'm telling you, I'll never forget that. And he had to deal with me first. And so that's why it says, he said, humble yourself under the mighty hand of God. It's in James 5:7, I believe. And he said, and cast all your care on him because he cares for you. But you first have to see, I had to be humble enough to do what he instructed me to do. And when I was humble enough to do what he instructed me to do, all the cares and worries and this and that I had was taken care of, because I I was humble enough to take his advice and do what he instructed me to do, and it worked. So listen, you cannot change people. We cannot change people, but God can change us because he's living in us. So if we let him change us, then just whatever's going on, it will work out because we'll have a different outlook. We'll look at it different. We'll see it different because of who he is in us. All right, listen, let's go to our lunch menu for today. We got a good one today. Our lunch menu for today is mustard greens and pork chops. Mustard greens. Now, if you're going to cook the mustard greens, make sure you wash them good. Please wash them good. Wash them good. And cause see, if you don't wash them good, nobody don't want no. I don't want no mustard green, no collards. I don't want nothing out of a pot where I start biting down on some sand. Clean the mustard greens good. Wash them 2 or 3 times. Wash them. Get them clean. Pick out all the bad ones, and cook you a pot of them. Oh my goodness! Put you some seasoning in or whatever seasoning you like. The mustard greens. I don't eat pork chops, but a lot of people like pork chops. But the pork chops do go with the greens. So listen, our lunch menu is mustard greens, clean mustard greens, and pork chops. Matter of fact, you take the mustard greens if you know how to do it, and put you some dumplings in them. I don't know how to do that, but my wife does. She can cook them dumplings. Lord have mercy. Woo! Make you want to slap somebody and kick your cat. The mustard green with dumplings in them. Lord have mercy. You talking about something good. Woo! And I like that. When I eat my mustard greens, I put me a little bit of vinegar. And my wife said, it ain't vinegar, it's vinegar. I put me a little bit of vinegar, or whatever. I put it on them. Sometimes I put a little crushed red pepper on them. Lord. Whoo. Make you back up. Drive forward again. Listen. Mustard greens and pork chops is the lunch menu for today. Let's go down to our declaration. Our declaration for today is, and every day is, today is a blessed day. A day full of love because God, you are love. A day full of grace. A day full of mercy. A day full of peace. A day full of joy. A day full of help. A day full of prosperity. A day full of all of who you are, God, because you are our everything. Let's do it again. Today is a blessed day. A day full of love because God, you are love. A day full of grace. A day full of mercy. A day full of peace, a day full of joy, a day full of help, a day full of prosperity, a day full of all of who you are, God, because you are our everything. Let's do it one more again. Today is a blessed day, a day full of love because God, you are love, a day full of grace, a day full of mercy, a day full of peace, a day full of joy, a day full of help, a day full of prosperity, a day full of all of who you are, God, because you are our everything. Listen, go have a wonderful, wonderful Triumph Thursday on this Thursday morning. God is good. He loves us. He is not mad with us. He's not playing Santa Claus with our life. He's not angry with you. He wants the best for you. Go love on some people, help some people, pray for some people. But do not let people mess up your day. Listen, God wants the best for us. Oh, he sees us. He sees us as his masterpiece. And he's working in us. He's working on us. He's working through us. Oh, he is working in our lives because of what Christ has done, the finished works of Christ. So let's love on God as he loved on us. And then let's love on ourselves, love on people, be good. We can't change anybody, but what we can do is whatever God instructs us to do. And when we do what he instructs us to do, we will see change in our lives. And 99% of the time, you're going to see some change in their lives. 100% of the time, if God instructs you to do something, do it. It'll work. He cannot fail. He will not fail. And you will know it's him. Because most of the time when it's him, it don't sound good, but it is good. You be like, man, do what? Sound crazy, but it's God. Listen, God loves you. We love you here at the Love Morning Show. Go have a wonderful Triumph Thursday. Love on yourself. Let God love on you. We out.